Hey, what's up, Aries? It's your boy MTownTarot here to do your reading for the next 30 days. I apologize for the delay in the readings, but let's jump right in and get started. Now, Spirit and guides, we welcome you into this reading for Aries. Please give us the most relevant messages, the most relevant advice in the perfect way under grace. And we thank you in advance. All right, I got some new tarot cards. These are the True Heart Tarot, inspired by one of the young ladies from the movie called The Craft. And we're going to use those. I've been using them for this series of the readings, and they have been really good. We will do a Celtic Cross today for you, Aries. And the first card we will pull is to see what are the present energies surrounding Aries. And we have the Hanged Man. And if this is your first time on the channel, I do not read reversals unless I feel compelled to. So, Hangman is Pisces energy. But when I'm kind of looking close at the card, I think I do possibly see, a ram there in the tree. So at this time, some of you are in a period of waiting. In this period of waiting, I do see that you are receiving some divine insight. You're receiving clarity. Some of you are waiting. I'm feeling energetically for more insight before making a move or some type of important decision. What is the immediate challenge for Aries considering or concerning this period of waiting? What is the immediate challenge? The Prince of Cups. So some of you guys are waiting, guys or gals, are waiting for an offer of love. And if this is not an offer of love, this is some type of offer that would bring some type of emotional fulfillment. For others, some of you, because the cups do represent water energy, that's Pisces, that's Cancer, that's also Scorpio energy. So some of you may have a water sign child at this time that is possibly bringing some type of challenge to you or facing some type of challenging times at the moment, and you are just kind of contemplating on what to do. If this is a love offer, maybe you have an interest in someone and maybe they are a little hesitant about returning or reciprocating that same energy to you. And so you're just at a period where you're just kind of hanging there and waiting and just observing things and just kind of seeing where this is headed. Now, this person with the Prince of Cups is very charming. This is a nurturer. This is someone who's very compassionate. This is someone who has kind of been through some things, and they're not going to just offer their love to just anyone. They have actually been a student and learned from things that they have been in relationships, people that they've been in relationships with. And it could possibly be that, maybe this person has love, but just hesitant to show it to people unless, they know for sure. So what has happened in the distant past? What has happened in the distant past for Aries? What has happened in the distant past? We have the Prince of Wands. So some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. That's Aries, that's Sagittarius, and of course that's Leo. But the Prince of Wands talks about fiery, passionate beginnings. Something kind of comes in really, really fast. This is someone who's, again, is a charmer. This is someone, though, who kind of as fast as they run in with all of that passion and combustion, it kind of burns out just as fast, or they kind of, come in, kind of cause all this, chaos and passion, and then they kind of move on to the next thing. This is also kind of like a player type of energy. Sometimes the Prince of Wands is my little buckboard card as well. But this is someone that you definitely have to be careful with. So maybe you met someone and they stirred up a lot of passion within you, Aries. And maybe at this time, you're at a period where they're at that point where they kind of, have rushed out, or maybe you found out some information that your person was kind of like a playboy, and that's what got you kind of just hanging there, just trying to look at things and just kind of assess and see what's going on, especially with your challenge being the Prince of Cups, the offer of an emotional fulfillment, or someone offering their heart to you. What has happened in the recent past? What has happened in the recent past? And some of you may have been dealing with this person for a little while now. In the recent past. Three of Swords. So this playboy that's Prince of Wands that came in, I'm getting a real sense that this person was kind of like a player or something, because we do have the Three of Swords, which talks about heartbreak, which talks about betrayal, things of that nature. So for some of you, you found out that this person was in a, third party situation. This person was possibly dealing with multiple people, and that really, hurt you, because it's almost like they came in, got you up on this high, had you thinking that this was really something, maybe, because with the Prince of Wands, they're really, really good in bed. This is whether this is, a female, a male, same sex, whatever. They're really, really good in bed. And they probably took you to places sexually that shit you probably never been or haven't felt in a long, long time. And you thought this was going somewhere, that maybe this could possibly be a solid offer, but you found out that, it was some other shit going on. All right. And what is the best outcome for this situation? Best outcome for this situation for our Aries. The Eight of Discs. So for some of you, the best outcome is to just kind of focus on your work. Aries, a go-getter, so I'm sure most of you are successful, or probably juggling multiple, things, multiple projects, multiple jobs, probably got several irons in the fire. So the best outcome is that you'll kind of focus on your money, focus on your everyday tasks that you have to do, as it relates to family, as it relates to work and stability and things of that nature. So during this period of wait, while you're just kind of trying to gain insight, and with this insight, you're probably not just trying to wait on this person. Some of you, possibly could be waiting to maybe hear an explanation, an apology, where do we go from here? But for others, during this waiting period, you're trying to see, like, you're just looking back over how everything played out and trying to see your role. How the hell did I get here? And how can I make sure and work on myself so that I do not, find myself in this situation again. But, don't be too hard on yourself, because shit, this kind of stuff happens to the best of us, I'm telling you. And it's just part of life to experience, the ups and the downs. What's in the immediate future, though, for our Aries? What's in the immediate future for our Aries brothers and sisters? Okay, so we got two cards. Wow. I'll take both. So in the immediate future, the Sun is usually the happiest card in the deck. It talks about having insight, having clarity, radiating from the inside, being connected with the divine. And so I do see, and this is coupled with the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is usually about in the mind space, moving to calmer waters, moving away from negative thoughts, negative energy, negative, pretty much like a negative attitude. So what I'm seeing is that during this period, especially with the hangman and, the sun represents clarity, vitality, if I'm saying that correctly, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Vitality, just feeling good and good health. I do see here in the near future, you will get clarity over this situation. You're going to get divine insight, and you're going to feel radiated. And as you see, this particular sun card has fingers coming from it, pointing in any direction. You're going to feel full of life, and you're going to feel that pretty much the world is back, your oyster, and that you can do whatever it is you need to do. You can go in any direction you choose to. And again, I do see you moving away from these dark energies, this heartbreak, this betrayal. For others, I'm saying that, you will get this insight. You will get clarity. You will feel again on top of the world as long as you don't allow this heartbreak, the negative thoughts that you may be feeling at this time, as long as you don't get carried away with it, okay? So I do see that either way, you will be moving towards calmer waters, emotionally and in your mind space, and that, you got the best card in the deck, the sun, as what's, could possibly happen in your immediate future. So that's good. At least you know that you do have some type of relief available to you. So what factors are affecting this situation? What factors are affecting this situation for Aries? Ten of Swords. So some of you are just done. When it comes to this situation, Ten of Swords is about, 10 represents endings. And the Swords, of course, represents like in the mind space, communication, actions as well. So some of you are pretty much done. You're sticking a fork in it, and you're just not interested in going down this road with this person. That betrayal, that heartbreak. This person has shown you their character. This is for some of you, and you're just done with it. You're ending it. You're not trying to, get back with this person. For others, you still have some type of interest. I'm not the judge or the jury. You do whatever you feel compelled to do. And some of you are feeling that the situation is just dead, and some of you are not even having any type of communication or anything, from this person. Some of you may have found out that this person was actually already in a full-fledged relationship. So therefore, there is no coming back from it. It is a dead situation. What external influences are affecting this situation for our Aries? Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords talks about mental bondage, which is like kind of self-imposed. So some of you, again, especially with this Six of Swords here and this heartbreak, and that's part of the natural stage of, when you're betrayed or feeling heartbreak, is to sometimes get wrapped up in the thought process, blame yourself. Why did I allow this? So don't get yourself, because I'm feeling energetically almost like this wasn't something that, you caused upon yourself. I mean, that Prince of Wands is really convincing, really charming, a sweet talker. They can kind of finesse you into things. And, we all, at some point fall for something or fall for somebody. It's just, part of the growing and the learning pains of life, But don't get so wrapped up in your head. I see right now some of you guys are blaming yourself about this or thinking too much into it, when this is just, someone who likes to come in and do their thing and, move on to the next. That just happens. So don't allow yourself to get too caught up in your head, because I'm thinking right now, a lot of you all have a lot of self-imposed bondage, which means if it's self-imposed, you have the freedom to free yourself from it, which you will. The more you work on yourself, the more you focus on your everyday things in life, you're going to get insight and you'll move towards calmer waters. What are Aries' hopes and fears regarding this situation? What are Aries' hopes and fears regarding this situation? Six of Wands. So you guys are hoping for a victory when it comes to this. Some of you are hoping to be able to possibly, especially with the Hangman there, after a period of just, separation or just, you doing your thing, that this person will come back around and you have reason to celebrate. Some of you guys are fearing that, this person won't, and, there won't be a reason to celebrate, that, you will kind of be stuck in this betrayal. But again, I'm seeing that either way, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. So some of you are hoping really that this situation, because sometimes the Six of Wands can be like my marriage card. Some of you really thought that you were going to marry this person. This was going to be the person of your dreams, but you didn't get that offer, that solid offer that you wanted. And, it's really disappointing. It really hurts some of you all. What is your final outcome? What is Aries' final outcome regarding this situation? King of Discs. So keep working hard. And what's going to happen is you're going to either become very, very fruitful and be that boss Aries that you are. For others, you're going to meet someone who is possibly an earth sign. Of course, our earth is our Tauruses, our Virgos, our Capricorns. This is someone who is a nurturing person. This is someone who's very solid, very grounded. They think things out very thoroughly. They don't really make a lot of decisions based off of emotions. This is someone who is very, very mature. This person may be older than you. This person works very hard and is not afraid, to jump in and get their hands dirty, as long as they know that what they're working on is solid and that there will be some type of investment. This person does not like to play games. This person is very, very serious and relationship oriented. And again, this person has worked hard and done very, very well for themselves. And it looks like you're a very hard worker as well, Aries. So I think you two would be a great match. So it does look like, although, you may have got a fuckboy in the past, what's coming towards you is someone with that king energy. This is someone who is very, very grounded. So, hey, all is well that ends well. And because this turned out to be like a love reading, let's get you some romance angels and see if we can get any messages for Aries. If this resonates with you at all, please like, comment, subscribe. You can do that for free if you like to support the channel financially. That information is in the description box below. Let's get you a few romance angels. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So get out there, have fun, get you some healthy distractions. Maybe go out with friends. Again, some of you are just going to focus on work, your everyday tasks. Try to find joy in that as well. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And yeah, again, with that charming Prince of Wands, that person that you dealt with, you probably had a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion. And as I mentioned earlier, some of you probably haven't felt the feelings that you felt with this person ever or in a very, very long time. And that's kind of what has you twisted. Like, how could I be with someone, have that much chemistry and experience the magic that we had, and it's just over with like in the blink of an eye? But sometimes that happens. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So some of you may travel, I'm getting energetically, for work or something like that. And that's possibly, while you're just out working, doing your thing, on vacation, whatever you are doing, feeling energetically, that's when you may possibly run into, this new grounded person that, may be very compatible with you. So let's get you some advice regarding this situation, Aries. Let's get Aries some advice. What advice do we have for Aries? What advice do we have for Aries? What advice? We got the Two of Pentacles. So there will try to find balance in your everyday life. Two of Pentacles, of course, this is not like major arcanas, and I don't see that you have any majors that have actually hit the board. So all of this energy, this heartbreak and all this stuff that you're feeling is kind of fleeting energy that can be gone as quick as when you wake up tomorrow. So there will be a need to just kind of balance your energy, find a balance between feeling the burn of the heartbreak, but also, make sure you got enough energy to focus on everyday tasks as well. Let's see. Five of Swords. Again, this talks about worry. This talks about kind of a mental conflict. On this Five of Swords, they've let go of 4 of those negative thoughts, but you may have one little nagging, well, what if this was the one? Well, what if? Well, if this Prince of Wands or whomever this person that broke your heart is meant to be, let it go. Let them go work on themselves, do whatever it is they need to do to get themselves right for you. And then, if it's meant to be, the universe has a way of allowing things to circle back. But I'm feeling energetically that some of you guys still are battling with that. But what if this was the person, especially with all of the chemistry that you all, that you possibly had with them. Let's get you one more. King of Pentacles, got that twice. So some of you definitely will be meeting someone else. Again, this is a boss. This may be someone that's older than you. But this person is very grounded, very mature. This person has worked very hard, accumulated wealth, probably stocks, bonds, savings. This is someone who can teach and mentor others. So some of you may, go to counseling. Some of you may, get insight from your father on how to, navigate relationships with, let's say, if it's with a male. Again, in tarot, energies are masculine and feminine. We all have both masculine and feminine energy within us. So, if you're in search for a female, then just apply the same qualities towards that. A nurturer, someone who is wealthy or have done very well for themselves, a hard worker, gives back. And they're a king, they're a boss. This is someone who is ready, stable, and ready to take things to the next level. And again, it fell with that honeymoon. So some of you may be on vacation. You may go out of town with work or something like that and be having dinner, cocktails, or just out and about doing you. And that's when you're going to run into this, striking King of Pentacles. All right. And because this reading was a little bit, it was a little hard talking about heartbreaking things of that nature. And, I'm sorry you having to go through that, Aries. We'll end on some Rebel decks. And I appreciate you all who have stuck around this long. Let's get you 3 Rebel decks and get out of here. You're giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it, It's not the end of the world. As I mentioned, we all go through shit. So don't let this person take your power or question you about who you are or your decision making, because we all fall for something at some point. Ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. So some of you, again, may go, this King of Pentacles may be some type of advisor or counsel that you may seek. And You need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. So I'm giving you a virtual hug, Aries. And again, although it says reach out to a fucking expert, if you need to do that, but do not underestimate the value of being able to vent or talk to like your friends or family, someone that you can talk to that will give you truthful information without judging you or making you feel bad. And again, don't underestimate the value of a hug. Hope the reading resonates with you, Aries. I appreciate you all for stopping by the channel. Until next time, take care.